Hello everyone and welcome back. For those who have seen my videos before, thanks for coming back and watching, and for anyone new who's seen my first time seeing my video, basically this is an uncut, unedited first person view of product review, how-tos, whatever you name it. Today I got this spotting scope with tripod, and just to make sure you see the bottom part here, I got a little flashlight. See, like this. Very handy. Pretty bright too, apparently. So basically here, this is the size of the box here. This is my hand. Usually I'm wearing gloves, but this is an inside kind of a deal. I don't need any garage or anything. I'm not in the garage here. So I'm going to be taking this out of the box. It's brand new. And assessing it. And if this is a product you might be interested in, at least you'll get to see it. And so let's go ahead and take it out and let's see what it's about. Okay? Excellent. I could probably just go ahead and do this all one hand. I'm holding it right now, holding the camera phone, and so let's have a look at it, shall we? Where are the okay, there's something right here that I think I can just pop out. There it is. There it is. See, and the same thing over here. It's being pop out, and then another big one right here. I don't know if you can see that. The huge big one. Ah. Oh, no, it actually just comes right out. Just pops right out. Okay. And basically this is on my lap here, so you're seeing how I'm seeing it. Let's see what else is coming out. Okay, it comes out and opens up. This is what it looks like, so y'all get a better view of it. And it looks like it's in a bag. So apparently it comes with a bag. I knew it came with a tripod, but not in a bag. So let's have a look. Okay, apparently there goes the bag. There's a box, so okay. So here is the bag. Let's take a look inside, shall we? We'll okay, there we go. And it is there's the model and everything. And it looks like everything is all plastic wrapped and all that. I mean, I would think it's bigger, but it's not. It's actually pretty small. See, this kind of fitting in my lap here. And so let's take a look. So as you know, this is all unedited, uncut, Or you're seeing everything as I'm seeing it. Alright, so the telescope looks pretty darn big, and the tripod looks kind of small. But you know, tripods, they extend out, so they can be pretty deceiving. Anyways, I have a few tripods. Anyways, so this small one I can maybe use for something else. For example, here's another tripod right here I used, or I have. I have another tripod somewhere else, and I have a really big tripod. Used to be really in photography and everything. This one, I'm just getting this for fun. Basically, I have a balcony. I could probably look at stuff, but you know, I'm gonna enjoy doing this, deboxing this and opening it up, doing reviews. You know, for your all benefits. Uh, it's something I, you know, have fun doing, sharing this with you. So if this helps you out in any way, and I hope it does, you guys can, you know, make a decision or just take notes, you know. And also, feel free to skip forward or go back or redo, maybe even click on some ads. Hey, hey. So anyways, let's take a look. Okay, well, that's what it looks like with that plastic bag. It's the lens is actually pretty substantial compared to the tripod here, and the the, the scope looks uh, really good. Although I am seeing something here that looks like it's separating right about here. I don't know if y'all can see that here. Zoom in. See that? It looks like it's a little separation going on here. So let's see if that's just the way it came or it's supposed to be like that. Oh, it unscrews. See? Okay. So that just unscrews and rescrews back. So there you go. So it's nice and flat. Okay, it looks like looks really good. Let's take it out. All right. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and put it on the tripod and see what we can do with it now. So probably you're going to be going back into the holster here. And I'll do my best to kind of keep you guys here. So we'll just go ahead and go right in the middle of the floor here. Alright, so we'll try to best to keep you, have you see everything that I see. Okay, so the tripod feels a little flimsy, and I'm not sure if I'm missing something back here. Tripod is really flimsy. There's one. Oh my god, the leg on this is so small by the time you get to this. And then two. Okay, it's a little bit thicker, but see how thinnest. But we'll, let's not judge yet. And then, oh gosh. Okay, so you can see how, you can obviously see how potentially big it can get. But, okay, let's just do the others real quick. If this comes out. So maybe the rest of these have to be pulled out. Oh, this last piece is it's a little bent here, that's why. I don't know if you all see that. A little bent. Maybe they did that to make sure it's hard to pull out. Okay, let's just make sure it gets pulled out fully so it reaches. I can tell I'm probably not going to use this because it's just way too, I don't know, flimsy for me to hold one of these, in my opinion. I mean, right off the bat, you want your tripod to be the most stable part of your equipment. Okay, so that's what it comes out to be. And this could be a nice toy tripod, in my opinion. Nothing more, nothing less, really. Okay, so let's open this up here. Get this out. So let's have a look here. Now, I'm kind of familiar with cameras in general because I did do photography. Just kind of looks like it opens up, but it's supposed to open down. But I think we can adjust. We can move this to accommodate. This is probably, yeah, there we go. This can be accommodated as well. So this is a setup you probably want where this is on the bottom, and this would be most likely. Let's see how this. It's supposed to be. You open this out, and it does that, and then you can hold it in. So at least I think the scope is kind of well designed here. Okay, got a cap for the eyepiece here. This is a little rubber. We'll see over time. The rubber pieces tend to just deteriorate over time. But we'll see what happens. But this being, it's kind of not really. Doesn't really stay on. It'll probably fall off. It'd be nice if it was just a little bit tighter. But okay. Anyways. So let's go ahead and put it on. Let's just tighten this up, and that way it doesn't move too much. Okay, it's on tight. So we'll just go ahead and just do something like this. And there's a piece on the thing here right in the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. So should be able to turn it, I believe. Should be counterclockwise. There we go. I think you have to turn it counterclockwise. Yeah, okay. There we go. It's on. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's loose. And then this is on, and it's, okay. It's not that great. Let me see here if I lift. So you still got this here. Let's see how far this extends. Let's just try to get to the highest point because I'm sure that's kind of where you want it. Oh, jeez. This thing's so flimsy. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's get a point of reference. I'm just making sure it doesn't fall. So here you go. So that's this tripod. The tripod really sucks, in my opinion. Look at that. It's just, so to give you a point of reference, I'm going to go ahead and, oh, I hope this thing doesn't break. Okay, there's a point of reference. This is a 6'8" door. Let me just close this out so you can see it a little bit better. And then, so there's your reference point for something like this. So that door is 6'8", and there's a cat. So that if you have a cat, you can kind of get an idea. So that's what it looks like. Tripod really sucks. I'll tell you that right now. It just really sucks. Look at the legs at the end. This thing just jiggles way too much. Yeah, this thing just is. It just feels like it's only a matter of time before it tips over. So I'm just gonna put this back down here just to make sure it has something solid to sit on. But even then, when it sits on this, I mean, it still doesn't feel that solid. See, look at that. It just doesn't feel that solid. Let me see if I tighten everything up if it feels solid. No, okay, there's a little piece here that allow you to do this as well. But even, let me see if I tighten that, maybe it's loose. Maybe it's loose, that's why. No, not really. I just don't feel comfortable with it. It's too small. I wouldn't even extend the legs out that far. Let me see how far I would feel comfortable. Okay, I'll put in, I'll leave this on. Let's see if it, okay, at least so. Let's see. Okay. At least they'll hold, kinda. Tighten this. You know, this is one of these tripods. I just wouldn't leave this on the tripod and put this over my shoulder carrying it. That's how I feel anyway. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. So I'll extend the small legs in to give it more support. So let's see how that looks. Okay, so we'll do something like this, and then we'll see how. Okay, if you do that, it feels a little bit better. Could be because it's closer to the ground, so I feel a little bit safer about it. Let me see if I extend the legs up one more time. How that makes me feel about it. Okay, so Now it's this big. And now you just hear things snapping into place and all that. It's kind of scary, actually. Okay. This is about, I'll be honest with you, this is about far as I would extend this tripod. That's about it. Let's close it up here. Let's close it up to the smallest setting. Okay. Alright, so now let's see how it works out. Because it's so small now, it just feels a little flimsy, but at the same time it's, I think it's more stable because it's, again, not far from the ground. This is probably the best thing for it, just this high, in my opinion. Nice thing is you could put it somewhere and scope it, and you can also, it's a little hard to, oh, I guess not that bad. And then you can also just put it down like this to maybe scope something, you know, that way you have a little flexibility in what you're doing, but that's about it. I mean, I wouldn't feel all comfortable just opening this thing up. I don't even feel comfortable loosening these, actually. I'm just going to tighten these because I just don't feel comfortable about just leaving them that loose. It just doesn't feel, you know, safe. So that's how it is now. Yeah. So if you're going to use this is how I use it. I just use it this much and then this much. Probably if you're on a bench somewhere, that's probably the best idea, but let's give an idea of reference of height from where it was and what it is now. Let's take a look at that. There you go. And then let's take a look at this picture, which shows it kind of like that. Okay. There's another picture of it. So, you know, like that. And then that's probably where I feel comfortable with it. Now I have another tripod right here. It's another cheapie, but you know, this middle piece right here is about the same, feels like the same thickness as the top piece of this piece would for that part. And this piece feels like, it almost seems like, you know, this piece is almost as thick as that piece, as the biggest piece here. So that kind of gives you an idea. Height-wise, yeah, let me mount it on this and see how it feels, and just to give you a comparison. So. I hope I didn't put it on too tight where I can't even take it off now. Okay, there we go. I might use this for a little camera phone, or potentially for my camera phone, or another small video. That's what this would be good for. Like, you know, if you just take a look at this and see the difference between the two, it's just, this is way smaller. Now let's go put it on this one, see how it fits and how it does. Okay, there we go. That's a big difference. I mean, it's not not jiggling as much, in my opinion. I feel safer with it. Let me extend the legs out here at the bottom. There we go. Yeah, I'd get a different tripod. Definitely get a different tripod. So I have another tripod as well. That's a little bit larger than this, and I have a very strong tripod. So now I'm going to go ahead and just I'm going to use this tripod here. There we go. Let's play with it a little bit. Not sure what this is, but this handle, this thing is turning kind of weird. Doesn't mean anything, but maybe it does. Okay. So let me just take a look at it. Sorry if you're not seeing anything. Let me see if it's possible to show you. Take you through into the lens here. I don't know if you can see anything. There you go. Kind of weird how the lens works out right there. Oh. I don't know if you can see that, but there we go. There we go. That's the edge of the door, way over there. So it kind of a little tricky to get you centered, but there you go. You can see it now. So there it is. There's not much to it. Let me see what else I can do here. See if this has any bearing on it. No bearing whatsoever. Just turns. Okay. So that's it. There's your review on it. So as far as I guess I gotta take it out. But my initial assessment of this is that the tripod sucks. And get yourself another tripod. Something a little bit more stable, sturdy. Even a cheap tripod at a camera store or a box store would be better than that thing. That's like for your camera phone or your smartphone. This thing kind of doesn't weigh a lot, but it feels pretty massive. So let me see. I'm going to also play around with this thing. Apparently you can. That was on a 40. I don't know if you can see that 40. I probably have to. I have to pull out my flashlight here. So you see that it says 40. There you go. It's focusing now. So there it is, 40, and then there's a 60. So let's see if that makes a difference here in what it does. excuse me while I'll take a look here. You can take a look through the bottom. Okay, so I'll go ahead and show you. And what you're looking at is the blinds of the doors. It's kind of really a little tricky to have you guys look through here, but I'm going to do my best. There you go. So you've seen the blinds and the door and everything there. There you go. And then I'm going to try to twist it while you're looking through. I'll do my best on that. There it is. There you go. So now I'm going to slowly zoom in. Let me see. So you're slowly but surely zooming in here. So you're already zooming in. See that? Yep. Zooming in a little bit more. Zooming in. So now you're really seeing the blinds. Now let me zoom out. Zoom out a little bit. There you go. So there you go. Sorry it's not that great. It's kind of hard to keep it still and everything. But that's zoomed out, and then you saw it kind of zoom in a little bit. So hopefully that helped you out if you're gonna do something like this. I think the lens is okay. The tripod sucks. But I haven't tried it out during the day. This is night right now, so it doesn't seem that bad. Let me see if this comes out. Okay, this kind of comes out to give you a little shade. Pops back in, so from the glare of sun, yeah, it's kind of nice actually. It says it looks like the way the picture this is supposed to come down, but I guess you can have it go up as well. My rating is on this is I would say it's good. It's good because this tripod and this tripod, there's a big difference. So if you're gonna get it, you're not buying it for the tripod. You're definitely you're buying the scope. This is what you're buying. Tripod, no. That's why when I saw the tripod, it comes with tripod, and I saw the box, and the box is like not very big here. It's like it's kind of here's my foot. It's barely bigger than my foot, and this tripod. This tripod is pretty big. This tripod really look at the size. Look at the size. It's like yeah. Yeah. So I'll just put it side by side, and I know this is extended out and everything, but you could just I mean, do I have to say anything? I'm just look at it. size, in this case, size does matter, you know. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this review. This was a quick review. 35 minutes is quick for me, considering this is uncut, unedited, first person view. Hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe, comment. If you think about getting this, you know, for the price this is, you know, I can afford it. Probably you can as well. And so, just if you have a tripod, use your tripod. This is a nice little small camera phone tripod that you can now use or give it away as a gift. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and stay tuned and keep looking out for new episodes, series of other things that I'm going to be doing. Thank you. Bye.